Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Grand Cat, and I am joined with the Big Dog.
Morning.
And we are going to be looking at the Resident Evil 2, the board game survival horror expansion this time.
Ooh.
So let's go ahead and take a quick glimpse of what we have in the box. So,
There's so much.
it does come with quite a lot. So you get 2 giant spiders, get 2 Ivies, you get a zombie Brad Vickers and a zombie Marvin, as well as Brad Vickers and Marvin. You get Brian Irons, who is the police chief, William Birkin, Sherry Birkin, Annette Birkin, and you also get the photographer,
Yeah. Yes.
Ben Bertolucci.
Yeah.
Bertolucci. He
was
was the reporter that was trying to unveil the scandal on Brian Irons, yes. Who meets a rather unfortunate end. So let's see, we've got a little blurb here at the top right corner. So not all the survivors of Raccoon City incident were concerned with escaping the nightmare. For some, those of dark hearts and even more deranged minds, the only response was to prowl the abandoned hallways and tunnels in search of prey. But the survivors should not despair, for new allies can also be found, and with them, new weapons to confront such challenges.
Yes, the dangerous monster, Sherry Birkin.
Yes.
I knew she was was a monster in disguise.
The survival horror expansion is packed with new content for your games of Resident Evil 2, the board game, including 5 unique survivor characters. That looks like 8 to me. New weapons, bizarre new enemies, a new game mode, and 2 completely new scenarios featuring player versus player characters. If you're looking to add extra challenge and depth to your games, or you just want to see the world burn, this expansion is your ideal accompaniment. Are you ready to return to the nightmare and discover the true end of Resident Evil 2, the board game? A copy of Resident Evil 2, the board game is required in order to play with this expansion. This box contains 13 highly detailed plastic miniatures, 38 cards,
There's a lot.
and 1 expansion booklet. So let's get into it and see exactly what is all in here. So this is a slightly larger box than what we had with the 4th Survivor. I think this is maybe a little bit more expensive, I can't remember. Although, with how rare some of these are, sometimes the value changes. Like, for example, the giant alligator is only 1 model, and it is one of the most expensive ones you can get.
Oh, great.
Big old giant alligator. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get inside. Yeah, Big Dog, if you can help. There we are. Yeah. Power of teamwork. Power of teamwork of the giant animals. So, there is our Resident Evil 2, the board game survival horror expansion.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take a quick glance
Good old gander at this.
at what is actually in here. So there you are. You have the 3 survivor characters, the PvP characters.
One
and-
giant spider.
Yep, 2 giant spiders, 2 Ivies, 1 zombie Marvin and 1 zombie Brad Vickers. There you have the character profiles, the item cards, the enemy reference cards, the locked door cards, trap deck cards, and the tension deck cards. And there you have a big old giant spider at the bottom.
Don't forget about the locked door card.
No, yes, that's the most important one. Then you have the Resident Evil 2, the board game survival horror expansion booklet, and there's the new characters with the unlock requirements as well. Oh, that's very cool, actually. There's a little campaign mode and changing characters. There it says new weapons. Oh, finding the new weapons. The flamethrower, the Gatling gun, the spark shot, and they all have limited ammunition. So to add the flamethrower to your games, replace the bowgun bolts in the item deck A with a flamethrower card during deck construction for scenario 7A. The character encountering the armory during scenario 5A or 10B may choose to take the Gatling gun instead of the submachine gun or the side pack. And to add the spark shot to your game, replace the blue herb deck in the item deck B with the spark shot card during deck construction for scenario 6A. Ah, there's also a hard mode as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's very interesting. We're not going to read the entire thing, but it is very cool to see that there's new weapons that have been added in. I'm very interested to see the flamethrower and the Gatling gun. That's very cool.
The character requirements, I'm interested in that as well.
Yeah, to see what is in there. So we have the new enemies. To include giant spiders to your game, replace the original Venomous Spray card in Resident Evil 2 with Venomous Spray card from this expansion. To include Ivies, replace the original Entangling Vines with the Entangling Vines from this expansion. And to include the Poison Ivies in your game, replace the original Entangling Vines cards with the updated Entangling Vine cards from this expansion during scenarios 13B and 14B only. Then we have mini bosses of Zombie Brad figures. Zombie Brad figures is a mini boss encountered during scenario 1A. Oh no! I've already passed that!
No! Oh, well.
Zombie Marvin is a mini boss enemy encountered during scenario 3A.
That's the one
we got there right in time. So far we've completed scenario 1A and scenario 2A. To replace the zombie beginning scenario 3A in the West Office. Oh, that's very cool actually.
That makes sense.
Then there's the player versus player, the PvP characters. And there's the police chief. Oh, this must be a new scenario.
Yeah, it's a PvP scenario.
Ah, right. That's going to be very interesting to look at and see how that all works. Very excited to see that.
Stabs, yeah.
The next one is the G virus. Oh my goodness, is it William Birkin and Hunk? Because that would be amazing. Surely not. Surely, like, it's everything that's in this expansion, and it doesn't expect to go and buy the fourth survivor. But that would be really cool if you play as Hunk, you know, and you're trying to get the G virus off of William Birkin. And that's it for the little booklet. So let's see what else we have in there, Big Dog. Bring it along. And let's see. So we're going to open this up. Oh, it is sellotaped down sides.
Good sellotape. Stop getting in the way of our fun.
There we are. Oh, well, we'll deal with that once we deal with this.
Ah, no, not these weird damn things again.
Yeah, like, oh, there we go. Okay, so these look to be the enemy cards.
And probably character cards as well.
Oh, we've also got, this is quite
That's the tension or those...
I don't think this is a tension deck. It looks a little bit different.
Something mentioned.
So we've got these cards
are the
here.
trap deck cards.
Oh, the trap deck cards.
We haven't got to those. I think we'll get to those in this scenario.
Oh, interesting. And then there is our equipment. So this one I can open significantly easier. Big Dog, if you can try and open that just off camera, I'll take a look at these and see what we have over here. Oh, so we've got an S one? That's unusual.
Probably for the special...
It might be for PvP. Yeah. So there we've got the G virus sample, Sherry's photo, the flamethrower, oh my goodness, it looks huge, the unicorn medal, the spark shot, the Gatling gun, oh my goodness, this is huge, the Eagle medal, the Cole SAA, and the Bestial Rage. Oh, that must be William Birkin equipment. Yeah, it's literally just a pipe. Wow, that is really, really cool. So, these ones say S on them, these two. This one is a diamond key.
Oh, the medallion is on the back.
Oh yeah, the Eagle medal is on the back. And then these ones are... So we've got 3A and we've got 3B. So the 3As are the G sample, the Sherry's photo, and the flamethrower. The flamethrower is A. Wow. Then you've got the unicorn medal, the spark shot, and the Gatling gun, which are all item set B. And then the Colt must be someone's specific weapon.
I think it's just an upgraded pistol. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could be. Interesting.
Oh, it is. It's Claire's.
Oh, there. Oh, right. Okay, so Big Dog has managed to get these open now. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Here you go.
So here we are. We have the giant spider.
The giant enemy spider.
The giant enemy spider. You have to attack its weak point for massive damage. Similar to the giant enemy crab. There we have the ivy.
Yep.
There you can see the ivy there. And then the poison ivy, which is the slightly more upgraded, more powerful version of it. There is our zombie Brad Vickers, which he's basically just a regular zombie. He just has 2 health instead of 1 health.
And he does 2 damage instead of 1.
Oh, he does 2 damage, yeah. And then we have
Oops,
Zombie Marvin. Yeah, a little bit of spoilers, but it's no problem. Long reach. Oh. Counts as a large base for the purposes of evasion rolls. Ah, interesting. Then we have the advanced Leon Kennedy. So we'll see how these go later on. There's advanced Claire Redfield. In fact, actually, it's a little bit harder to hold these from this side, so I'm going to start doing them from this side instead. So there we have Marvin, who has Steadfast, the same as Tofu has, but he also has. Yeah, he has Noble Sacrifice. If Marvin dies, the game does not automatically end in failure. It is still possible for the other characters to complete the scenario, so that's really cool. Big Dog, if you can take that. There you go. Brad Vickers, who is Chicken Heart and Desperate Escape. There's Ben with I've Almost Got the Story, and he's got his own back. There's Annette Birkin. Oh, she is a lone wolf. This is very...
So many words.
And Sherry Birkin that doesn't even have any weapons. Oh my goodness. There's big old Brian Irons himself. So Brian Irons he seems pretty cool actually.
He can only hold 2 items.
He can only hold 2 items, but he does have a skeleton key. So Irons may open locked doors without needing the corresponding key. This does not unlock the door for other characters. And ammunition cache, Iron may spend an action to reload his handgun to full.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's got infinite ammo.
And he also has Finisher, which is when on the same tile as a character with their health tracker marker on danger, Irons may spend an action to inflict 1 damage to them.
That's a PvP character.
Yeah, he's certainly PvP. There's William Birkin as human, and this is really, really cool.
Yeah.
So, he only has 1, what's this called? Evade, and 2 item. So, Malformation, if Birkin is killed or if another character places the G virus in their inventory, flips his character card, replaces handgun with a bestial rage card, and he's grievously wounded, Birkin's health track marker begins the game on caution. And when it flips over, there you have William Birkin stage 1. He is hostile, he has 1 evasion, can hold 2 items, and in this form, Birkin may attack and be attacked by other characters, and he has regeneration. Once Birkin 1 is killed, he skips his next activation. At the start of the following activation, his health track marker is returned to caution.
So he can't die. You can't kill him.
He just always exists. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And there we have the Malformations of G. Well, we're still looking for that Malformations of G, if we're honest.
Well, I guess it's closest thing.
Venomous Spray, Entangling Vines, Vigorous Mortar, and wait, these aren't real bullets. Smash Barricades, Obscure Puzzles, Flickering Lights, Broken Handle, and Broken Handle. So, this little deck here is how you're going to get to add these brand new enemies. So let's take a quick look at them before we do anything else. So there is our Ivy. This is very, very cool looking. Very, very nice miniature. Of course, it takes up 2 spaces, similar to a Licker. We have our second Ivy, who once again is the same. It's different mold. It's different.
Yeah, I think one's the poisonous ivy.
I'm not sure. I think both of them are just supposed to represent ivies.
Oh yeah, they just both represent.
Yeah, it's just 2 different versions of ivies, but it's very cool that you get. It's not just 2 of the same mold. They are different types. Then we have the giant spiders, which again also take up 2 spaces. There they are. They're just very, very cool. Whoa, big old spider. Oh, yo. There's going to be some people that won't like that. And there is our second spider, which is stuck in here. Big Dog, can you... Oh, no, I've got them. There we are. They are pounced in their attack positions. So those are our giant spiders, which we might see those show up at some point during the gameplay. And... then, well, we're looking at the zombies just now, so let's take a look at our... This is our zombie Marvin, I believe. I think.
Yes.
And the other one is going to be our zombie Brad Vickers, who is a bonus little boss character for scenario 1A. So
We missed them.
maybe we'll go back to scenario 1A, or maybe he'll show up somewhere else.
Who knows? Only God will. Maybe fall behind.
And then last up we have our little characters. So let's go from the bottom upwards.
That's
So there we have Sherry, looking rather timid.
Where?
Very much in. I dropped her. Very much in the aspect of the PlayStation 1 Sherry, original RE2. This one here, I think, is William. It is indeed William. Yep, there he is, wearing his scientist uniform. He actually has a little gun in his hand there as well. Very cool to see. This one here, I think, is probably Annette. Oh,
I think that's Ben.
ah, yes, that could be Ben.
Yeah.
Yep,
He's got a ponytail.
he does have his ponytail. Hopefully the camera... There we are. Just need to do that to get the camera to focus. But yeah, there he is, our reporter himself. This next one looks like he's holding some kind of knife or something. Oh, this is Brad Vickers.
Yeah,
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, he's got a knife in his little.
Little profile.
Yeah, his little.
Yeah, there he is. There's our Brad Vickers indeed. The cowardliest member of Star. Oh,
What?
there's a winner.
A winner.
Well, we will deal with that in just a second then. You guys are going to have to continue to go over there.
Oh.
This one here is Brian Irons.
Yep.
Of course, the police chief. The rather corrupt police chief.
Only a little.
And this one here, this is Annette Birkin, who was maybe not quite the nice character that she made herself out to be. But there she is. And lastly, up here at the top, there is... Wait, this one might be Marv?
Yeah, that's Mark. The other guy.
Oh no, the other one was the zombie Marv that we looked at. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we are, there's Marv with his torch and his hand on his pistol as well. So, very, very cool. So,
Oh my God,
I think...
Mark can use almost every weapon.
Oh my goodness, he's so skilled.
Yeah.
That's very awesome.
But he can't dodge. He did
But
not.
he cannot dodge. Well, that sounds like Marv actually, in respect. Marv might actually be an amazing character to play as. Let's take a quick look at Marv. So yeah, there he is. That could be a very cool character for someone to play as. You can only hold 6 items, but yeah. Steadfast and Noble Sacrifice seem like really, really good things to have. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please check out the Resident Evil 2 board game playlist. He said forgetting the word playlist. Where we'll be playing through all of the different scenarios for Resident Evil 2. Then we might be moving on to Resident Evil 3 once we finish them. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, be sure to click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.